Hello, and welcome to another Crack-a-Pack. Today I've got a very different style Crack-a-Pack for you, where we'll be doing an entire Pioneer Masters draft. I've never done any arena on this channel before, and definitely never any full drafts on my channel before, so bit of a different territory for me, but I do hope you enjoy it. So yeah. So far I've only done 2 Pioneer Masters drafts. I went 5-3 in one of them and trophied the other, but still feeling very new to the format, though I am really enjoying it. I started drafting back in the original Theros block, so I am absolutely loving getting to experience all of these older cards again. But I would love to know your thoughts on the format, whether you've been drafting it or curious about it. Let's make sure we talk about it down in the comments. But let's go ahead and get started. Alright. So I am definitely interested in the Scourge of Valkis, and I am perfectly happy with a 5-mana 4/4 flying fire-breathing creature. And I don't really think there's anything else in the pack that I am interested in more than this. The mana cost is pretty demanding though, so I do want to be careful about that. Oh wow. So they passed us a Liliana Vess. That is a card I am certainly interested in. She's not the most powerful planeswalker ever, but even if all she does is come down and +1, I think that is perfectly fine. We've also got a Celestial Archon, which I wouldn't mind considering as well. We've got a Sin Collector. In red, we've got Fall of the Hammer. Could go well with the Scourge of Valkis. But I think we just take Liliana Vess here. Any Planeswalker I think is going to be pretty good, so happy to take that. Not much for premium red or black cards here, but I am quite interested in the Phalanx Leader. I really like the heroic mechanic, and this one is hands down one of the best there is. Not much else I'm really head over heels for here. Even though this is a heroic card, I'm not super high on this one. So I think Phalanx Leader is where it's at for me. Alright, so Cruel Revival. I wouldn't count on us having zombies for this. We've got another heroic creature, but I want to avoid getting into even more colors. A Swift Warkite is interesting. It is kind of expensive, but kind of a 2-for-1 as well. I do like Dragon Mantle quite a bit, but I think I'll take the Warkite. So we've got a Spirit of the Labyrinth in white, 2-mana 3/1, but it does turn off things like Treasure Cruise, which is pretty tempting. We've got a couple options in red and black. I think I would be most interested in Read the Bones. I don't know. I think I'm willing to give Spirit of the Labyrinth a shot. Not at all interested in an Urborg here. Blood Scrivener's an interesting one though. Helps you draw through your deck better later in the game. Does not work with the Spirit of the Labyrinth though. Could take the Lotus Eye Mystics. Or Basilicus Creature is a really nice extort creature. I really do want to settle on 2 colors and stick with them pretty soon. So, Blood Scrivener it is. Ooh, I love Triplicate Spirits. I remember drafting this one back in the day. Otherwise, we've got a Boulder Salvo, and another Swift Reckoning, a Guildgate maybe. Like I said, I do want to focus on 2 colors, and it seems like we're getting fed white from the right. So, I think I want to go with Triplicate Spirits here. It does seem kind of expensive, but 3 flying 1/1 bodies are quite good. And especially with things like the Phalanx Leader, these could end up being quite a problem. Okay, so we've got a double-faced black card. Don't care much for Humble Defector. And a White Adventure card. We've also got Supernatural Stamina. Pilgrim's Eye is good for mana fixing. I think the Ardenvale Tactician looks decent enough though. Not really sure about a Dark Deal. Nothing else is really speaking to me though, so maybe just take the Guildgate here. Nothing super exciting here. I do like the Trailblazer though. I think Baleful Eidolon is a pretty annoying card to have to deal with, so maybe that's our best option. Think I'll finally take a Swift Reckoning here. Think the Trailblazer is our only option here. And now I'll definitely take Read the Bones. Nothing for us here. Alright. So I think we can safely say that we are white-black now. So I'll get rid of the red cards. And I think I'm pretty happy with how this looks so far. Not really interested in this card. Don't want a Gate Colossus. Maybe Nantuko Husk. We do have a Dreadbore here though, which I am super interested in. And a Goblin Heel Cutter. Maybe we can splash red after all. And we'll move the Guildgate back. Alright, another Celestial Archon. I am very happy to pick that up. Don't think there is too much else in here for us. Some red stuff, but think it's gonna be Celestial Archon here. Another Scourge of Valkis. Wow. and a Scytheclaw Raptor. Maybe we take the Double Strike Eidolon. I do also like Imperious Oligarch. But I am thinking of picking up things to try and trigger Heroic for us. So I think I'll go with Ghostblade Eidolon here. Along that same vein, we've got Hopeful Eidolon, which is the lifelink one, and one of the cheaper ones to bestow. Oh, I didn't see the Obnixilus's Cruelty though. I would rather have a good removal card over the Eidolon. I think that is definitely going to be the pick. Whoa, another Liliana. So this can ramp us and hopefully kill off an opponent's creature. Is there anything else we would want to take over this? Not really, I don't think. Do not want a Dragonland. Hero of Erois is a good pickup though. And then an Artful Maneuver right here. Otherwise an Imperious Oligarch. Could pick up a Supernatural Stamina. Could find Liliana with that, but I think we want one of the combat tricks here. Priest of the Bloodright seems pretty good, as long as we don't succumb to it. We could take Gurmag Angler. Slumgar Butcher isn't too bad, bit expensive though. At least with the 5 mana on this one, you get a 5/5 and a 2/2. So I think I would be good taking that. I guess now we can pick up Nantuko Husk. Another Nantuko Husk or Read the Bones. I'll take Read the Bones. Okay, so Devour Flesh could actually be some pretty good insurance against this demon here. And unfortunately, still passing over this Oligarch. Yeah, maybe the Eidolon. I mean, this is still a removal spell. Do we have any zombies? 2 zombies. Never mind. Halo Scarab or another Devour Flesh. Oops. Don't really want either of these. And don't want that. Okay. Man, I wish we could play Mistcutter Hydra. I don't actually mind Bane of Balaged. I like that it whittles down your opponent's resources, though they mostly end up sacking lands to it. I guess we take Basilicus Creature. I do like flying creatures, and I do want to pick up something with Extort for sure. Whoa. I guess we made the right call being in white, since we are being past an Archangel of Thune. Is there any chance we don't take this? Wouldn't mind a knightly valor down the road. And Obnixilus's cruelty. But I think Archangel of Thune has to be the pick here. Another Spirit of the Labyrinth. I don't really think we're taking this, but a Blood Tithe Harvester. I would really love to take this card. I just don't know if we can commit to that red pip. Maybe I'll take the Knightly Valor though. Yeah. I think Compulsory Rest is the pick here. I do like Witch's Mark though. Alright, we've got an Oath of Chandra. Another Priest of the Blood Rite. I don't think I want another 5-mana card though. But I will take a Hero of Erois. Maybe the Guildgate. Nah, I think we gotta take the Hero of Erois. Another Blood Tithe Harvester. And another Blood Scrivener. Blood Tithe Harvester is such a premium card though. Blood Scrivener would be on color for us. I think I just have to take it. Okay, so we've got a Night Howler here. That is kind of tempting, but I don't really think we have enough auras for it. Yeah, I'll just take the Night Howler. So we could maybe get 3 out of Painful Truths. Rescue from the Underworld is interesting. We can basically get a creature back from the graveyard. Yeah, why not? Guess another Trailblazer. Knightly Valor, I guess. Another Blood Tithe Harvester. Wow. Can't even see him down there. I think I'll take a Supernatural Stamina. Take the Eidolon. And a Cavern Lamp pad. Sure. Alright. So we've got quite a few cuts to make. Is there anything that I want to definitely get rid of right away? I don't love that Swift Reckoning has to target a tapped creature, but it is just creature removal, so that's kind of hard to argue with. I definitely need to get rid of some of these 5-mana spells. I like most of them, but maybe Rescue from the Underworld is a consideration. Yeah, we've got 13 cuts to make. I think I am just gonna get rid of the red. I would love to keep it, but we've got to get rid of something, and this is the most unstable mana-wise. I'm not that attached to Hopeful Eidolon, but the Archangel of Thune really wants us to gain life. And I do want to be able to bestow heroic creatures. So I'll leave it in for now. Maybe we cut a Trailblazer. They are great blockers early on and not the most impactful card ever. Hero of Erois. He does only care about himself, but I think I want to keep him anyway. Yeah, we can get rid of Spirit of the Labyrinth. Kind of interferes with our Read the Bones and things like that. Baleful Eidolon. It is annoying for opponents to have to deal with, and it triggers heroic. I definitely want Basilicus Creature. Maybe we can cut down on Blood Scrivener as well. I want to be able to have it when we are out of cards in hand, but don't know if it's totally worth it. I love that Ghostblade Eidolon gives double strike, but for 6 mana, that's going to be a far way off from when we're casting our 2-mana creatures. So yeah, maybe it's not worth it to run this. Ardenvale Tactician, I think I'm still happy with. Yeah, we can probably get rid of Nantuko Husk. I don't really think this is the deck for sacrificing creatures. We could maybe use it to get rid of that priest, but I don't really think that's a compelling enough reason for me. Think I want to keep all these. Night Howler could kind of be a tricky one since he needs creatures in the graveyards, but I think it's still worth it to run anyway. Our Cavern Lampad, I think it's just so expensive to bestow, we can probably get rid of it. Think I want to keep Liliana. And still desperately need to cut down this 5-mana slot. We can part ways with a Knightly Valor. The Triplicate Spirits might not actually end up costing 6 mana because of the Convoke ability. I would maybe expect this to come in around 4 instead. What else? Definitely want to keep a Flying First Striker. Yeah, guess we're getting rid of Rescue from the Underworld. Don't think I want to get rid of Lilyvess. So, this is still quite a lot, but maybe it's as lean as we're gonna get. This still kind of thinking about cutting these eidolons. Yeah, I think we can get rid of at least one of these ones. I'm gonna put Night Howler on the curve according to its bestow cost. I keep looking at this 5 slot. Man, I don't really want to cut Knightly Valor, but I don't think I have a choice. Yeah, I don't really need 2 Blood Scriveners. Alright, down to the final cut. Maybe it'll help to look at these on the curve according to their bestow costs, since that is how I want to be casting them. So that is a bit of a different curve. Is Devour Flesh entirely necessary? We've got a couple instances of lifelink, and it's kind of tricky to use on your opponents, though it is kind of a free Archangel of Thune trigger. Maybe I'll just cut the final Death Touch Eidolon. So that is our 40 card deck. I would love to know your thoughts on my picks and my final cuts here. So let's talk about it down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, I would absolutely love it if you would give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll be back with new Magic the Gathering ASMR videos every Monday and Friday. As always, your support truly means the world to me, and I hope you have a wonderful day.